I published 100 Instagram posts in 30 minutes and made $6,400 in 3 days. In this video, I'll show you how I can create an entire month's worth of content for other people with only a few clicks using free platforms like Canva and ChatGPT. This strategy I'm about to share with you will make your work a lot more efficient. What's even better is that you don't need any special writing or graphic design skills to use these tools. Beginners, I'll be creating the posts with ChatGPT and then Alteri. Then supply me with 40 quotations that I can use for Instagram posts, even if I only need 30. We can guess that 10 of them will be irrelevant. For example, it may print out a statement that is irrelevant to the topic, so I'll eliminate those and choose from the others. This is what I'll utilize to generate designs automatically. I'll go to the top right corner of my screen and click on Build a Design, then search for the dimension I want to design for, in this example, Instagram. So I'll go with Portrait. Once the canvas is loaded, I may search for templates that are appropriate for my work or scroll down to locate one for this tutorial. I'll select this template and demonstrate how to change it. At the end, you can refine the final designs. Now I'll go back to ChatGPT and take one of the quotes, preferably a longer one, and go back to Canva to paste it in the text box here like this. Then I'll make it smaller so that it fits and duplicate it using Ctrl and D. I'll return to ChatGPT to copy the author's name and paste it into this duplicate text box. If you want to modify the font of the two messages, I can select both while holding down the Shift key and select the font you prefer. I'd want to make the author's name a little lighter by hitting the bold icon to add some contrast. Then I'll raise the horizontal text border and place it at the bottom. Then I'll do the same for the quotation and also increase the font size to something like this. If you believe the color isn't appropriate, you can change it. Have the choice of increasing openness, simply click on the icon that looks like a shade over here and slide the control to 100. I'll do the same for the second paragraph as well. Click on the logo in the upper left corner and delete it. As for the text at the bottom, feel free to change it to represent your or your client's social media username. I'll use the side handles to alter the text border to accommodate the majority of the quotes. I'll also add a line by pressing L and dragging it to the desired location, the middle of both text boxes. Next, we'll delete this image and go to the Element tab on the left side of the canvas to find the photos you want to include in your projects. I'll put movies into the search bar and then click on pictures before dragging one of these photos onto the canvas and expanding the overlay to cover the full design. If you are happy with the appearance of the design, you may remove this image. To do so, click on the overlay, hold down the Control key, and click again to choose. The next step is to return to the Element tab and scroll down until you reach the Frame section. Click on See All and find a portrait frame. Drag it onto the canvas and enlarge it to cover the design area. This is where all our photos will be placed. You can then move it to the back by clicking on Position at the top and selecting to back. Simply search for this actor on Google, then right-click on one of the images and select Save Image. I'll create a new folder in Canva and name it Actors, then add the selected photo to the folder. To add an image, simply upload it from your computer. Since we're planning to create 30 posts, I'll need 29 more photos, so I'll simply repeat the previous step until I have the required number. 20 minutes later, I've rapidly assembled all of the things I need for the next thing. On our list is to navigate to the Apps area on the left side and search for Bulk. Once found, click on it to access the Bulk Create capability. This feature allows you to either manually enter your data or upload a CSV file. First, let's delete the table and start over. Then, we'll go back to ChatGPT and copy the text from the top. Before you do that, make sure you start highlighting from the header that reads quotes and then return to Canva to paste. The next step is to add the photos. To do this, click Add Image at the top, which will add a column for you to insert the images into. Click on the box to bring up this drop-down, and this is where the previous step comes into play. Simply find your folder and add the image you want, and if you uploaded your images, they will be available here as well. Repeat for the remaining boxes, and your photographs will be added and ready to switch once you're finished. When you click Done, you'll notice on the left that 3 data fields have been completed. been identified which correspond with the columns we just created. Next, right-click on the quote, then go to Connect Data and select Quote. Do the same for the second text and select Author. Then for the photos, first click on the overlay, then hold Ctrl and click to select the frame. Underneath, click the three dots and go to Connect Data, then choose Image. You'll know if you've done this step correctly when the check mark appears on the boxes. If so, click on Continue. A few pages down, so Canva generated the posts, and as you can see, most of them turned out exactly the way we wanted them to, but you may still find one or two that don't look quite right. Simply click on it and adjust it. As you can see, this can save you a significant amount of time and accelerate your content creation on social media. This only took me 30 minutes to create, and this kind of a bulk feature can also be used for business cards, logos, and much more. Next, or JPEG, and begin posting directly to your social media or delivering to your Instagram clients. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video, like it and click on the two videos that appear on the screen right now to continue your money making journey.